I'm just another boy, another lost soul. I'm lost. I'm lost. I don't really know what to do right now. I've been feeling low, I've been feeling quite down. I've been on my own on this rock going around. I'll be sending signals to the day that I'm found. I don't really know what to do right now. I've been feeling.
All right, Madeline, hopefully that was a fucking good enough audio spike for you. If not, hopefully you can fucking calculate my voice.
No, it looks great.
It does look pretty
It
good
looks
on the
like a
fucking
big
sound
ass
wave
spike.
bar.
Yeah.
You should be pretty proud of us. I think we did pretty good. All right, guys, what's up? It's the Come Up Podcast episode. Do you know?
I have no idea.
I mean, you can talk. Talk to us.
43.
43.
All right, it's episode 43 of the Come Up
4
Podcast.
plus 3 is 7. That's a good number.
It's a lucky number. Hit the jackpot when you get all sevens.
Bet.
All right. Episode 43 of the Come Up Podcast. It's fucking Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I
All
mean,
of them.
Aaron the Rapper and Dak. And we're
Yeah.
here to fucking give you guys a show. Are you ready?
No.
Are you ready? No?
Mm.
Okay, we can take 5. You want to take 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Madeline, cut, please. Just kidding. Or are we? I don't know. Was that serious? No?
No.
Keep going? All right, bro. All right. Fuck. Sheesh. All right. Okay.
Today, we're reviewing the album that you all have been waiting for. The new Kendrick album. You know the vibes.
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers by Sir Kendrick Lamar. The man grieves different.
And he's our savior.
He is not your savior. J. Cole is not your savior.
Future is not either.
Future
Yeah.
is not your savior.
But I didn't need Kendrick to tell me that. Not Future.
Facts. I think if you needed someone to point that out, probably go see a psychologist, therapist. You probably got some shit to work on. Anyways, as you can probably tell, we are here today to talk about fucking Kendrick Lamar,
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, fucking Mr. PG Lang now, stepping
Yeah,
down from
officially.
fucking Top Dog.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Good for him.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. That's the goal, right? To build your own fucking foundation to step up and be a man on. So, salute to that shit. We got a pretty great project here from Kendrick, a double disc feature,
Amazing.
9 songs on each side.
Total of 18.
So, the first track, Untitled in Grief, right?
United in grief.
United in Grief. Sorry, fucking dyslexic over here. And I'm fucking stupid, so.
Don't do that. Don't talk bad about
It's
yourself.
okay. Well, I talk bad about myself in the podcast, and when I do music, I just want to hype myself up. It's like a dichotomy, the duality of man.
Balance.
Balance, exactly. I'm like Thanos in a way. Just disappear. Do what you can, Madeline.
United in grief though, man. That drum switch, bro.
Fire!
It's probably my favorite drum sample used on the album.
You think so?
Yeah, just like in terms of like drums, and just drums. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up the lyrics here real quick. So, what are your thoughts on the album in totality, Dak?
In totality, it's probably my favorite all-around Kendrick Lamar album. And I really hope that that's not like recency bias either. I don't think it is, because like every time I listen to it, I love it more. So.
I have a similar feeling to that. I know we talked before. I think maybe this was a conversation me and Karma had. But I said this might be my favorite Kendrick project. You know, I said Good Kid, Mad City is still up there, and I still need a little bit of time to sit with this album and take it in. But just from the lyrical content we've gotten, and just the openness Kendrick shows on this album, he's very
Transparent.
Very transparent, exactly. Thank you for fucking finding the wording there for me. Very transparent, more open and honest than I think we've seen Kendrick
For
been,
real.
especially about himself and his personal life.
And his like thoughts on the world around him is very blunt. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And honestly, this is like the. It seems like there is an evolution in this album, in terms of Kendrick.
Elaborate on that.
Well, like, it shows, like, for example, you have songs like Worldwide Steppers or Father Time or We Cry Together, where, like, Kendrick's, you know, a bit more ignorant, but there's, like, a silver lining within it. You know what I mean? So, it's like in the songs that aren't like that, he's really reflecting on like why he was like that. You know what I mean? It's almost like a big ass therapy session.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, for me that shows like an evolution.
Absolutely. So I have the lyrics for United in Grief pulled up here, and you know the first thing Kendrick really starts this album off with is this 1,855 days I've been going through something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, fucking be afraid. I don't know what the be afraid part was about, like, because this wasn't like him like snapping off on people. I don't think, and I don't know who he's speaking to in a sense, either.
For me, I feel like he's speaking to the industry,
Okay.
mainstream in general, whatever you think of when you hear that. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just so he's just gonna this shit finally dropping, kind of shake up what the sound is.
It's like everything that he stands for and like talks about, you know, like the truth and like even his more poppy sounding songs, the message behind them are pretty opposite to what's popular. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like just like the culture. You know what I mean? And you kind of hear that in The Heart Part 5, which is like the prelude to this album.
Yeah. Just the song that's kind of pulls the Joyner thing, but does it in a way better fucking way. That just rapping from outside perspectives and fucking really delving into what it means to be a Black American, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's hard. It's not easy, but that's really not for me to speak on, you know. But this album kind of encapsulates some of that, some of the trauma that's carried over from the generational fucking harm that's been done to that community.
Hell yeah. In my opinion, one of the more comedic instances of that is on Worldwide Steppers, when he refers to the first few times he had sex with white women.
Yeah. Yeah, just that awkwardness and that way he kind of perceived it to be at that time,
Yeah.
you know? Crazy. Crazy. So, this United in Grief, pretty good way to open a track. Just some basic shit mentioned in there, nothing delved too deep upon, but
it was really like well-rounded in terms of all the topics that you hear within the album.
absolutely. Just I think a kind of like a refreshing you onto like where he's at right now.
Yeah.
Just kind of bringing you up to the state of where he's at, just so he can tell you how he got there through the process of the album, you know?
I agree with that, 100%.
All right, so the next song we move on to is this N95 song. You want to give your hot take on that?
It's honestly my least favorite song on the album, but I understand why it exists. He tells you in the beginning of the song, it's for the kids, you know what I mean? But it's a really positive message, and I fuck with that.
Yeah.
So, like, I appreciate it for what it is, but personally, it's my least favorite song on the album.
Yeah, just N95, you know, we all know we've gotten very familiar with the N95 over the course of the fucking past course of the 2 years we've been in this fucking whirlwind of a fucking situation going on with the world. So he's, you know, telling you all these things and telling you to take it off. Cut out the Wi-Fi, the clout chasing, the fucking chasing after fake shit, the bitches, fucking
Yeah.
do some real shit with your life. Don't fucking just fucking
Unplug.
unplug, exactly.
Connect to
Fucking
reality,
disconnect.
man.
I like this song again. Yeah, I do agree with you. Out of the course of the whole project, this does happen to sit in like the bottom
I mean, yeah.
part of the records for me. Not saying that it's not a fucking magnificent song, but oh well.
Would you say magnificent though? Because I feel like in terms of an instrumental, it's so simple that like I don't know if I would call it magnificent.
I think there's a lot of beauty and simplicity, honestly. That's just my take though.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, like I've also found like a lot of beauty and some simplicity in terms of music. Like I guess personally that one just doesn't hit the spot for me.
All right.
Worldwide Steppers.
Third song we have Worldwide Steppers.
I'm a killer, she's a killer, he's a killer, bitch.
Yeah.
Do you agree with the statement that we're all just walking zombies trying to scratch that itch?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in a sense.
Bad.
I mean, sometimes you just go through the day-to-day motions. It's kind of like the you ever watch BoJack Horseman?
Yeah.
Yeah, the opening scene, where he's fucking just still and fucking things are just happening behind him. Just like going through the fucking motions of the day with what? To fucking get a paycheck, pay for the shit you need, and then do it all again, It's fucking just an endless fucking cycle.
I think,
With every little bit, you get a dose of fucking serotonin that's wee.
yeah. Because, like, that's honestly one of the main highlights of BoJack is, like, throughout that you are coping with existence through vices. You know what I mean? That's pretty much all there is to live for.
Right.
For some people.
And affecting the way it's affecting others, fucking
Yeah.
while you're chasing after that bullshit.
And for Kendrick, it appears on this album, he states that his vice was sex.
Yeah.
He never had, like, a drug issue, but definitely had an addiction for sex. And, like, a person that affected was the mother of his children.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a crazy thing to speak on. This is like fucking Kendrick's 444, huh?
That's what yeah. Honestly. It didn't take him, like, as long to mature to that level and do that. It's Jay-Z.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's this shit seems like it's been happening since Good Kid, Mad City, because he talks about going on that tour and like he was fucking around and shit. Like,
Yeah, but, like, think about how long Jay-Z's career went on. Because, like, what year did he start blowing up like that?
I mean, late 90s, early 2000s, fucking.
Right. So I feel like just in terms of, like, I don't know, I guess it doesn't matter.
But
The age of which a human evolves.
as long as they evolve, right? So no, Kendrick talks about a lot of shit on this, like the first time he fucked a white bitch and fucking
Yeah.
kind of compares it to getting back at fucking old white people for fucking slavery,
Ancestral trauma.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking a lot of shit is touched upon in this project.
And I really love the beat for this song, Worldwide Steppers. Just the dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun. That shit goes hard, man. Because it sets like a tense mood and then forces you to focus on what's being said.
Yeah, it's another one of those things I feel about the simplicity of some production. Like it just kind of forces you to pay attention to what's being
Right.
said. But in those instances, you got to make sure you're fucking saying something. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. So Worldwide Steppers, good.
Next
Then we
one,
have Die Hard.
You ever seen those movies?
Die Hard with Bruce Willis?
Yeah.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. You bet your ass I've seen those fucking movies. Have you?
I think I've seen like a one or two when I was a kid.
He's like, I've seen clips on the internet when they get memed.
At this point, that's like my main intake of that film. I'd say.
John McClane. Study up, motherfuckers.
Well, this song's really good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Dun, dun.
Blast,
Groovy.
the hook on this is fire, for
Oh, yeah.
sure. I really enjoy Blast and his music.
This is my first time hearing him, and it's a great introduction.
He just dropped a project not terribly long ago. You should go back and listen to it.
I definitely will.
Yeah.
Because that's the highlight of this song for me. It's this hook. Not
Agreed.
that the other parts aren't
Right.
highlights, but the
Yeah. I don't know who this who the female on this track is though. Kaja Bonet. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I could be fucking butchering that. I apologize. All right, that's Amanda Reefer.
Amanda Reefer. See, the list that I'm looking at doesn't have Kaja Bonet.
Yeah, on the intro.
Yeah.
Die Hard song, good. Again, to reiterate what Dak said, I think the hook was the standout of this track for me as well.
Which is interesting because you think about like Section 80, where like some of the hooks are like the worst part of the song,
Yeah.
for sure.
Section 80. God damn. What a great fucking Kendrick project, huh?
Is there a project that isn't?
I won't say it's not great, but the more that it ages, To Pimp a Butterfly, that's like, it just moves further down my Kendrick list.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Why?
I don't know. I just don't think it's aged as well as his other projects. His other projects have more replay value for me.
That's interesting. I feel the opposite.
Yeah?
Yeah.
To Pimp a Butterfly, still one of your top projects from him, huh?
It was my first until this one.
Yeah?
Now this one's like they're like fighting, you know.
Sure.
It's intense.
They're duking it out in the ring, huh?
For real, bro.
Oh, all right. What do we have next? Father Time. This shit right here.
That's on me. If it was called Daddy Issues, that'd have been great too. But Father Time is like a really poetic title.
Yeah. Really mature Kendrick, huh?
For real.
Father Time. I think this is one of my favorite tracks on the project, honestly.
Yeah, it's up there.
Some of the shit he touches about on, he talks about the Kanye Drake shit. You know, he's like, I was looking at that shit like, what the fuck? I guess I gotta mature more. Fuck.
Unless it was like, I don't know. I'm not gonna get into that.
Get into it. Fuck it. We're here to
But
talk.
like, what if like Kanye and Drake aren't really cool and they just did that for like money to make more money, shit like that, publicity purposes?
I think
Because they would be like, I don't know if a lot.
Kanye just he needs someone to fucking target. He
That's
went,
what you think?
he went from Drizzy Drake to fucking Pete Davidson, dog.
That's a little different. I feel like what happened was Kim left them, went with Pete, and now Kanye's attention is on more serious, at least in his perspective. Like, the only reason he's probably, the Drizzy stuff is over is because of Pete Davidson. Like, it's more important. But they would probably
He said, I got bigger fish to fry than
Right.
Drizzy Drake.
They would probably already,
Pete Davidson, the comedian,
who just took my wife.
who's fucking my wife.
What did Drizzy never fucked his wife, probably.
I mean, Kanye was fucking going off to Drake on that fucking live chat, saying,
I do remember that.
yeah, I'm just saying.
Hey, man.
We don't know if it happened for sure, but
But Father Time heals all, apparently.
Father Time heals all. Yep. Bring it back to fucking Kendrick. Good on ya.
The Big Steppers.
Oh shit. Yeah, I like this song a lot because as someone who grew up kind of with my dad, not in my life so much,
Yeah.
I have a lot of perspectives on, daddy issues and fucking father issues,
Mhm.
but he comes at this song with his dad still in his life, and
Right.
some of the shit that fucking caused because he was there, you know, and he learned from his dad.
And he lost his mother as well.
Right.
And man, I love this song so much.
Like,
Like it feels like when you listen to it, like for me, like it's like a little movie that just plays in my head. Like I could just close my eyes and just watch this cinema.
yeah, it's very cinematic. You're absolutely right. I think that's a power with lyricism. You know, we're supposed to be painting pictures, and Kendrick, who's someone who's so profound at doing that. I mean, yeah, he paints it out like a movie. You know, this whole fucking project was a fucking from
A feature
front
film.
to end feature film. Absolutely. All right, let's keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. What do we got next?
Rich Interlude by Kodak, bro. That shit went crazy. Kodak went crazy.
Was that Kodak?
Yeah.
Fuck. The first time I listened through it, I thought that was oh no, what is it? It's not this one. Is it the Savior interlude?
Yeah.
That's
Baby
Keem, right?
Keem.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm thinking of the wrong thing then. I was like, I thought that was Keem, but nope. Wrong interlude. I'm fucking stupid.
It's okay. We forgive you.
Yeah, Kodak Black had I was not expecting.
I see, that's because you've never heard, I think Testimony is the album, or whatever album, Dying to Live, that's the album. Honestly, like lyrically, that's Kodak's best album in my opinion. He gets into a lot of introspective stuff and seems to have matured, but then he got locked up again,
Yeah.
and haven't heard anything like that since. So this was refreshing for me. Because
Yeah.
it was like what I was it was like, I was like, if everything aligns perfectly, Kodak, like, I don't know.
So, do we think Kodak Black is to Kendrick what 21 Savage is to J. Cole?
Probably, I mean, I don't know Jake, I don't know these people to make that.
Well, but we're talking musically. I'm not talking about their personalities. Like,
I think that
I'm sure they're all
considering-
great guys.
I think considering that there are no other, like, this is Kodak is the only, like, rapper that isn't on the label or, like, an influence of Kendrick. Because, like, I see Ghostface, Ghostface is obviously, like, an influence. So, like, Kodak's the only, like, current artist that's, like, a recent new artist that is even in this thing at all. And he's honestly, like, a big part of the concept of the album.
Yeah.
Like, you hear him narrating throughout. And I've never heard 21 do anything like that for J. Cole.
Yeah. Okay.
So, probably not.
All right, you heard it here first, folks. My man's with a hot take. 21 Savage, you gotta step up your game, apparently.
Or Cole.
Damn, or Cole, fuck.
Shout out to the Louis Cam, bro.
Louis Cam. Next up, we have Rich Spirit. And this is Kendrick just kind of,
Bitch, I'm attractive.
yeah, just kind of going off at fucking criticizing, going off at people criticizing him. Yeah, I'm fucking,
It's good vibes, too.
yeah, exactly. I'm good shit, good spirit, Rich Spirit.
For real.
Flaunt your
Makes me
shit,
feel
you know?
good without being toxic. Stop playing with me before I turn into a song.
Speaking of toxic, we have this this next song, and this song is fucking wild. This "We Cry Together" featuring Taylor Page.
She goes crazy.
Both of them fucking go off in this fucking song. It's a relationship song. I mean, just fucking.
The
It's-
worst kind of relationship.
Yeah, the song is played out very conversational. They go back and forth, just fucking screaming at each other, and I'm white as hell, so I can't repeat any of it.
But I mean, like, in terms of the dialect between them, eventually Taylor Page's voice starts going out, and honestly, like, I really hope that there is some type of, like, visual screenplay made of this, because I really need
when they
to
were in the studio or something recording it. I just want to hear him fucking screaming those fucking vocals.
for real, man.
And
then like I do find it interesting how towards the end of the song when Taylor goes into how like the men way of thinking is like the root of misogyny and things like that, in terms of it affecting society, and Kendrick's responses were kind of stupid and he really wasn't making sense, and he ends up just going like, all right, I'm gonna leave now.
yeah, it's an argument, you know. You're basically, they're going through it at first, you know, they're arguing, and they're just throwing anything out there to fucking hurt each other. And belittle each other and fucking go back and forth. And then at some point in the conversation, you know, it's like you're saying things just to get out of the fucking conversation. Now I want to leave. And then it's fucking reeled in with the fucking going back to intercourse. You know, you get fucking trapped in that fucking cycle again.
Reminds me of Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
The Angelina Jolie and fucking Brad Pitt movie?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Same idea. I mean,
yeah.
They were literally trying to murder each other and have sex.
Yeah, you're right. You are right. You are correct. I will not fucking downplay that. All right.
Purple Hearts.
Purple Hearts.
It's a pretty good contrast to We Cry Together.
I cry alone.
That sucks. You should.
It's very depressing. My therapist says I need to reach out. Maybe talk to somebody. Do you want to talk?
We're talking right now.
So,
Are you asking me to cry with you?
We cry together, right? I'm trying to make myself cry. Hold on, guys.
I know I can't do that shit. My eyes are dry, you know? Dude, you're getting close. Oh, look at it. It's a big-ass blue teardrop. Wow.
I could be an actor.
I'm sorry, Madeline. Damn! There's a real one. Let's go. That's crazy.
Crying on the pod. See? I'm an actor. Huh? All I gotta think about is all the depressing shit that's happened throughout my life.
For real?
No, I'm joking. I just had to fucking concentrate. Make my fucking water glands work. Okay.
Hey, bro. Good job.
Hey, I do my best. We can fucking pull that out for the stew one of these times, huh?
Can we get a round of applause for Aaron's good job?
Yay me. Alright. So the last song on the first half of this project, Purple Hearts, with Summer Walker,
Ghostface Killer.
and Ghostface Killer.
Yeah.
It's a pretty poppy song, honestly.
It's pretty good. It's honestly like because it's so poppy, I forget about it when I'm like thinking about like the track list and shit. But whenever I listen to the album, it comes on and I'm like, oh yeah, this is a good vibe. Especially after that intense ass We Cry Together.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's because I didn't even think about that. It's more poppy and fucking upbeat, fucking because they go back to fucking having sex and back together, fall into that cycle. So it's back to happy, you know.
Yeah. And then the first song's called United in Grief, and that's what they are. Damn. That's dope.
Damn, you see us out here fucking breaking down the concept of this album for you?
The first disc.
First
Song
disc?
concept.
The whole concept? Damn. We're at about a half hour now. You want to do a fucking, save the fucking second half for another episode, or what's up?
I literally don't care. It is literally up to you.
Alright, well, fucking let's do the second half
go.
for a fucking another solo episode then.
Right.
Just so we don't fucking overload Madeline with you saying fuck all the time. Alright, guys, so that was fucking Mr. Morale, and we have the Big Steppers coming at you next. No, good shit. On a serious note, though, guys, we have fucking tons of t-shirts we're gonna be fucking pushing out to sell. We're trying to push the merch out, gain some fucking revenue so we can point that revenue in another direction and make some other good shit happen for you guys. So
it's all all the profits made get re-put into what we're doing as a team.
It's a circle of work. It's how we get shit done. It's the circle.
You guys hearing this, bro?
Circle of work.
We got a star on our hands.
Woo!
Holy shit. The X-Files.
The X-Files. Fox Mulder. Dana Scully, my childhood crush. Can you pop up a picture of Dana Scully so they know who I'm talking about, Madeline? Thank you.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Redhead from the 90s on the X-Files. Wonderful, fantastic, lover, boy crush. Anyways, I bet Aaron a rapper.
I am still Dak, aka Alien. The Peak's coming May 27th. A bunch of music videos and shit.
Speaking of music videos, me and the homies shot a music video for my song Remember. So remember that shit because it's coming out soon.
They can't forget.
You'll wake up and it'll be a good morning that day. Speaking of good mornings, stream my album, motherfuckers.
It's been a series of good mornings ever since then. The first one.
Ever since May 6th,
That's what I
I've
thought.
had lots of good mornings. All right, we're signing off. Peace out, guys.
Racing trepidation cycle, expectations infiltrate my mind so often might get caught up going cycle back to earth. I hit the ground and I go split and a man may see me. You be so out of touch, it's a daily. Even how you think I feel, trying to stay grounded when everything around me has me feeling. Had to keep on dreaming when I couldn't sleep, putting blessed tears when I couldn't weep. Had to learn my lesson when I wouldn't think, learn to follow my heart when I couldn't see. Now I'm trying to lead the blind to the bright side simultaneously.